let's get this thing going. Y'all read the title of the video. Let's just get right into it. There's been a lot of discourse on who really led to the demise of Joe and Love's relationship. You know, was it Love's crazy ass or Joe's crazy ass? Who was really the fucked up one in the situation? Honestly, they was both fucked up, obviously, but anyways, first, let's just get off all the things we didn't like about Joe this season. Okay, number one, the fact that he's still into this weird ass talking shit. Like, boy, I'm gonna need you to pick another hobby like ASAP. This shit is getting weird. I mean, it's been weird, but it's getting even more weird. Like, yeah, throw that away. Two, Love, like, she just had your baby, and I get it. You's a stand-up man. That's what I'm about to have your back on that one. But first, like, you know, your wife gets insecure after she has a baby. Like, she doesn't have the same body anymore. She probably felt fat. I mean, the girls at the suburbs, they was calling her fat and stuff. So I know that shit hurt her. Like, you're supposed to make your wife feel sexy, feel good all the time, and he was not doing that. Already wandering eyes, and I guess that, like, goes to show Joe was in the, okay, we already know how he, like, you knew what you was getting into, Love. Let's not pretend like you didn't, you knew. Oh, another thing that kind of threw me off this season about Joe, the tantrum he threw when he found out that he was having a son. At first, I was like, what the hell, like, it's like, what, is not that big of a deal, it's a boy. And I was like, damn, like, he maybe just fears that his son is gonna grow up the same way he does, and he would hate to repeat that. So I kind of felt bad, and it goes to show, I don't think he's like a narcissist, sociopath, thick and all that. Like, I feel like it really hurt him. In all seriousness, he just didn't want his son to repeat what happened to him, and you see that throughout this rest of the season. So I think that's pretty commendable, if you ask me. I don't know. Yeah, that's about it. You should have made your wife feel sexy, and why are you still stalking people at your big age? Like, you don't even be doing all that. Now, let's get into why I have to back this man up. Okay, first of all, look at the man. Like, yeah. Second of all, Joe's a stand-up man. I love to see it. We love to see it. He stepped in, even though he knew that the bitch that he got pregnant was a psycho, murderer, jealous ass bitch. He was like, you know what? My baby's in there. I gotta put it all aside and be the father that I didn't have. And I mean, it is the bare minimum, but like, it goes to show that he's not as like unempathetic as people think. I feel like he can be empathetic. I don't think he's like a psychopath or sociopath, one of those. He shows sign of empathy and all that, but we're gonna get into that all later. Yeah, stand-up dude. Third, this man, he does sacrifice. Like, the fact that he stayed with Love, he didn't have to stay with her, honestly. He could have just co-parented with her, but actually, I don't know why he stayed with Love, if I'm being honest. Like, I'm trying to add points to the whole, he's not a bad guy. Fourth, Joe's a smart man. Let's talk about wit. Let's talk about improvising. That man knows how to improvise. Like, what? After Love was, you know, on her weird impulsive shit, killing people left and right and all that. Spoilers, by the way. This video has a lot of spoilers if I didn't mention it in the beginning. But when she was on her weird impulsive shit, like, what? Like, Joe was, he carried out the rest of the plan. This bitch was shaking in her boots, didn't know what to do. Babe, you're not about that life. If you're not about that life, don't act like you with it. And don't get mad when people call you impulsive when you do impulsive shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He knew exactly what to do. He knew to take Natalie's teeth out, which is kind of weird. And the way Love looked at him was hilarious. She was like, what the fuck did I just marry? He knew exactly where to put it, where to put the phone, the jewelry, the this, the that. When there was a slight, you know, like itch in the plan, he went, digged her up, fixed that shit, knew exactly what to do, nobody questioned shit, wrote a realistic ass suicide letter, framed someone, which we already know Joe was good at. Like, anyways, yes, this man is intelligent. I think I don't have to explain any more to you. Why do we root for Joe the entire season? Because we know that deep down, Joe's a good man at heart. Everything he does for love. And yeah, it might go out of hand sometimes. That's how shit is, okay? We can't blame him. I mean, look at the way he grew up. His mom rejected him, and every time he tried to prove his love, he just was rejected. And like, I feel so bad for the man. Like, he obviously just has attachment issues, like, and codependency issues. He just needs a real woman who could love him. But in all seriousness, like, he had a horrible past. I feel bad for the dude. Like, that leads me into my sixth thing. Joe is out here breaking generational curses. Once he realized that maybe I'm not the most fit father for this baby Henry, maybe I should give Henry away. He gave it to the gay couple who's been trying to find kids. He knows they're gonna treat them right. Yeah. Importantly, I feel like Joe only murders when it's necessary. Well, necessary in his brain. When Joe was about to kill her little teenage lover, Joe saved his life. He looked at him and he realized, damn, he's just a kid. You know, nothing is ever that deep. And I'm not that type of guy. Deep down, I won't kill anyone for no reason. You know? I have to say, what I really enjoyed about this show is the fact that it's all from his perspective. I feel like we don't have enough of those where, like, it's in the bad guy's perspective. Like, we have like the villain's short story, but it's not enough to make us really humanize them. Like, yeah, some movies do a good job of it, but I feel like a show like You, I don't know, it's just like one of those things where it's like, is the villain always the hero in his own story? From what we've seen, Joe's a pretty unreliable narrator. Like, he imagines shit, he hallucinates and all that shit. And while he does the bad shit, he's always like justifying it in his head. He's like, yeah, like, maybe she'll love me if I get rid of this dude who already treats her bad and blah, blah, blah. It's like, damn, wow. But then again, when you think about it, most serial killers have their own, like, justifications for why they did shit. Unless you know, come across those ruthless ones who just don't give a fuck and they're like, yeah, like, whatever, like, I kill people, okay. And no, most killers though, they have like intent and shit like that. So that's where it makes me look at the story like, damn, maybe we just humanize him a lot more because we're looking at everything from his perspective. Yeah, it was actually love who started all the killings, if you really think about it. Like, they would have been fine. The most that would have happened in the show was that Joe and Natalie probably would have been fucking around with each other because Natalie was interested in Joe too. So maybe if Joe was able to just keep that hush, then maybe nothing would have ever, like, gotten as far as it did. I just thought it would be fun if I was to sit here and convince you why Joe is a good guy. I mean, clearly he's not a good guy. This man is a sociopathic murderer, stalker, creep, motherfucker. Cute, though.
Oh, yes, Daddy.
Cute one. But I just thought it would be funny to try and convince you because I was having this conversation with my friends earlier, and honestly, I still do feel some of the things I said in this video. Like, I do feel like he is not like a sociopath or psychopath. I feel like he has like regard for humanity and shit. Like, I feel like he's not that bad of a person. Yeah, he does have a couple bodies under his belt. Yes, okay. But I feel like he does only kill when he deems it necessary. Like, he's not just out here like, you know, he's not doing all that. Unlike Love's crazy ass, just fucking, just, Like, girl, calm down. Like, we get it, you're a mother. Like, wouldn't want anything bad to happen to our kids either, but like, babe, you ain't gotta kill the anti-vaxxer now. Like, come on. Like, you're gonna kill the shorty who your man was cheating on you with? Like, you gotta take that up with your man, babe. It's 2021. Like, we don't do shit like that around here. Fuck that bitch. But still, you need to get on Joe more. You gotta kill homegirl. Nah, it's not that deep. It's not that deep. Now you got bodies on your belt. You're shaking and crying and this and that, and you don't even know what to do. You ain't even built like that, love. Like, why are you going so hard? Why are you going so hard? So yeah, that's the end of this video. I just thought it'd be fun to do that. Like, comment, subscribe, this, that, all that. Catch you in the next one. Bye.